Hey, how's it going everyone? What is up? And welcome to my Arrow video for this week. You'll have to excuse me, cause I'm very sick. I've got a runny nose, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, that Batman joke, I hate when people make it, but it's so necessary right now. And I'll get into that in just a second. We're gonna talk about my top 5 moments, and then we'll discuss the Batman thing at the end. There was some pretty big things that happened in this episode, and a pretty big cliffhanger that it left off on. So yeah, let's get right into it. So my number 5 moment is Thea told Laurel. So last episode, Oliver told Thea that she killed Sarah under the influence of Malcolm Merlyn and a drug. And this episode, Thea told Laurel. And I did not expect Laurel to react like that. Now, as you guys may know, or if you're new here, you may not know. If you're new here, subscribe for more videos like these. Haha. Product placement for my own channel in the middle of the video. But anyways, I love Laurel's character. I know what they were doing in season 1 and 2. I knew exactly the route they were going. That's why I didn't get attached to Sarah's character, because I knew Laurel was going to end up as Canary. And I enjoyed her character. I knew that they had to put her through a crucible, but I did not expect her to react like this to seeing that, or hearing that Thea killed Sarah. I thought she would be, I didn't think she would go the 9 yards of trying to kick Thea's ass, but I thought she'd be a little bit angry. But no, she was just pissed off at Merlyn. But it was a really good moment. So my number 4 moment is the Lazarus Pit. It is confirmed, basically, that the Lazarus Pit exists, because in like the first scene, I think it was, Raj, no, it's not the first scene, it's when Merlyn got captured. Raj says he encountered someone in 1854, a magician, and well, that pretty much, well, that and basically he looked younger in this episode confirms that there is a Lazarus Pit, and that is fucking sweet. But moving on to my number 3 moment, the Atom suit is fully operational. Now, if you guys know, like, if the Atom suit fully operational is number 3, there's some pretty fucked up stuff at number 2 and 1. But yeah, so Thea and Ray do, not Thea and Ray, shit. Felicity and Ray do that. I don't know what to say there, it's a little awkward. But while he's asleep, he thinks of a sequence of numbers, and then he goes and puts it together, and then he flies off a building and flies past the window in a really cliche moment. But it was sweet. And of course, there is going to be a Skype message that I just got. There's going to be a crossover with The Flash and Atom in about 3 episodes. That should, no, because The Flash is off for 4 weeks, so it's going to be a while for The Flash. But yeah, so my number 2 moment, gigantic spoilers. Nyssa might have killed Thea. So at the end, Thea doesn't just tell Laurel, she tells Nyssa, because Thea doesn't think about shit. Don't get me wrong, I really like Thea, she's an awesome character. She's speedy, if she didn't die right here. But yeah, she done the stupidest fucking thing ever. And she told Nyssa, let her out of the cage, and gave her a fucking sword. And then the screen goes black. Nyssa might have killed her, or she might react like Laurel and be like, look, I'm pissed. Or she might react like how I thought Laurel would react. She might be like, look, I'm pissed. I'm not gonna forgive you because you allowed yourself under Merlyn's wing. But I'm still gonna kill Merlyn, not you, because I'm just pissed at you. But I don't know. It's a cliffhanger from hell. But now the next cliffhanger that really pissed people off, but it didn't piss me off. So my number 1 moment is Raj wants Oliver to be the next Ra's al Ghul. He sees the strength that Oliver has. He sees the confidence, the drive that Oliver has, and he wants him to be the next Ra's al Ghul. Now, that's what I'm thinking, unless it was a Thea thing. That's what I'm thinking. Everyone and their mother is pissed off about. I was on Facebook before I watched the episode, and I'm like, if you guys saw Arrow, you know why I'm pissed off. How dare you, CW? How dare you? And I'm just like, Jesus. Like, my prediction, I wrote down a prediction at 27:32 in the episode. I thought Diggle would die at the end. That's why everyone was so upset, because there was a lot of things pointing towards that. But no, Ray's just like, I want you to be the next Ra's al Ghul. Why does that upset people? I understand that they draw the line very close to Batman and Arrow. It really pisses me off when people do that, because they're nothing alike. They're kind of the same, like, they're alike a little bit with the billionaire thing and all that. They're really nothing alike. Two different stories. You add Ra's al Ghul into the mix, an off and on Batman villain, and he's automatically Batman. But no, he's not. And this is a great dynamic to add to the show, since the people who own Batman's rights are greedy little sons of bitches and won't let Batman have a real TV show. Now, they're giving the story arc to Arrow, because the people who do Arrow and own the rights to him aren't greedy little bitches. And they're letting Ra's have a Oliver Apprentice storyline, and that is fucking awesome. There's no reason to be mad about that. That is the best Season 3 dynamic. The only reason I can see people get mad is because Ra's is supposed to be the season villain. If Ra's isn't the villain for the rest of the season, then who the hell will be? Deathstroke? He's still locked up. But that's the only conclusion that I can draw. And they're probably not going to go through with the Apprentice thing, because Oliver's going to break out and say, no, fuck you. I don't want to be immortal. I don't know. But yeah, let's get into the review. Even though I just did basically my full review there, minus the numbering score. This episode was really good. It was really feelsy. It was really misleading, honestly, because there was a lot of things pointing towards Diggle's death. Next, like, nothing in between of it being a Diggle-centric episode besides Oliver and Thea. Just Diggle got more scenes than he usually does, especially the scene with the baby and Lila. So, I mean, it was really pointing towards it, and even when they're first getting Agaparbat, the fire arrow, hits no more than an inch below where it would have killed him. Now, that's not saying that he won't die next episode, but I really thought it was going to be this episode. But yeah, it was a really feelsy episode, with everyone crying over Sarah still, which is understandable as shit, but, you know, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. If nothing for the cliffhanger and the setup for this next story arc of possibly Oliver becoming the next Ra's al Ghul, probably won't happen, but let a boy hope. But yeah, 10 out of 10. But yeah, that is my review for Arrow this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tune in tomorrow for my Flash bonus video, my second one. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Peace.